today?
Volcano Bay Day.
It has already started raining, and the forecast does not foreshow a sunny day for us. We got our free towels from the resort because they are $6 if you want to rent them here, which is ridiculous. We're on our way to Volcano Bay. We'll see if we can ride Krakatoa, the water coaster, first. And
we gotta get tapu-tapus.
Gotta get our tapu-tapus. And we'll see how the day progresses. We're hoping to spend the entire day here from opening to close, but the rain might have other plans. We'll see what happens. It doesn't look like it's gonna be very busy, so if the water is warm, maybe we'll just hang out in the water. We know Rick Splix will be here today for the Wednesday live stream, so maybe we'll see him again today and be able to say hello and just enjoy it as much as we can. David's been looking forward to this because he enjoys water parks more than theme parks because he doesn't have to take Dramamine. So we'll just see how it goes. All right, see y'all later. Bye. So we're some of the first people here this morning. The park hasn't even opened yet. We'll be first in line, which is very different from how it was yesterday at Islands of Adventure. We were like 3,000th in line. So hopefully today will be a better day. We'll start it off on a better foot. Got up a little earlier, got in line. It obviously helps that it's a dreary day and raining, and so people don't want to go to a water park for obvious reasons.
That thing called me a tourist.
Yeah, that's called tourist already. He knew. So David wants to get lockers and spend $20 on a locker.
Or leave our credit cards and everything out on beach chairs.
This is the amount of people that are here. They spread us out. This is who's here.
That's who's here now. We're getting a locker.
Oh, maybe we can at first just throw our stuff down, but then later get a locker.
We're going to get lockers.
Fine.
And we have to get our tapu-tapus and everything.
Yeah. So, what time is it, babe?
9 o'clock. Where do we go first?
We gotta get our tapu-tapu first.
So
Then probably Krakatoa.
So where do we go?
And then Hanu, the blue one. That's that.
Okay. So do we go over here? Where do we go?
Tapu-tapu, yeah, I think we gotta go through there. Everybody's setting up. It's so nice that we're like at the very front of the line.
I think they don't open for another 20 minutes. Another 20, 30 minutes. Yeah. Are we doing?
Starting to fill up.
Yeah. Not really.
We're about 10 minutes from opening.
Oh, maybe now.
Oh, maybe starting now. Woo, here we go. So our Universal Express for Lowe's World Pacific does not count for Express in Volcano Bay. We've been hearing conflicting information about that, but you have to buy Express specifically for Volcano Bay. Keep that in mind. Okay, let down the rope. We're at the start. We may be the first people in.
So there is Express Pass, huh?
Officially the first people in Volcano Bay for the day. Number one, because we have no family. It's just the two of us. So we're the first ones. Good morning. The first ones in. We got a pretty color tapu-tapu that matches David's sushi mask. We've decided to get premier seating because lockers are like $20 and premier seating, which comes with a locker, is only $40. $49. So we think it's worth it to get the premier seating for today. We might not need it, but at least we know where our locker is and we can get to it easy and not have to be a bunch of random people. And look at this view! Look how gorgeous the theming is.
This front here.
We're gonna head to the concierge. I can't wait for the first people in. First people in the entire park. It's gonna be great. It's a great day. A dreary day at Volcano Bay.
Well, here's premium seating if you want.
So, change of plans again. Premier seating was at the very, very back.
Right here.
Like, see all these huts right here? They're towards the very back, so the view is not that great. Even if we got like one of the very front rows, I'm not sure. It was $50. We could try to have gotten one in the very front, but I kind of wanted a seat that's really close to, you know, the front of everything. So, and then small lockers today are only $9.
Probably only need a small one.
So all we need is a small $9 locker.
So if we hurry up, we put our stuff in a locker, we can get a good seat up front.
Yeah, so we decided to do that instead. Look at the cute little out here.
There is nobody here. Oh, it's still only 10:30. We've been here for an hour, and we've done the aqua coaster, which is usually a 2-hour wait. We stayed on it and rode it twice.
Yep,
we
they
did
let
3
us ride
laps
it
in
twice.
the river. We did a racing slide. We did a tube
okay,
slide.
let's start over. Okay, so we've been in the park for about an hour. As you can see, David's really excited. We're having a really good time. You're only allowed to have cameras in the lazy river and like the wild river. So we wanted to enjoy the park and get a lot done while we could. So now we enjoyed it firsthand. Now we're gonna bring you guys along too. So we are headed to the wild river now, then we'll do the lazy river. But first, then you're gonna go back in the locker. But look how there's 2 main little kid areas. Both look really cool. If I was a kid, I think I'd really like it. Lots of sexy ladies in bikinis. One particular in front of me. I won't show you because I'm a decent human being. So here's the lazy river, I think. Or is this the wild? I think this is the lazy river. So it's the lazy one. The wild one is in the very back corner we gotta go get to. So when we first got here, after we put our stuff away, we went straight to Krakatoa. Rode it twice in a row. It was amazing. We didn't even have to like get back in line because there's only one person in line. So they just made us get out of our cart, let those ladies get in it, and then they get the one behind them. So that was really cool. We rode it twice in a row, and it really is all the hype that everyone says.
Yeah, it was really cool.
It was really cool.
You go up just as fast as you go down.
It lived up to what everybody was saying about it. It was a really cool ride. Going up just as much as going down.
It's part of the
we
ride,
got several air times. Like I was out of the seat. It wasn't even that we were out of the seat. The whole tube left the thing. Maybe because we're lighter. Or,
I don't know. That was crazy.
Yeah, it was really cool. And then here's the wild river. Doesn't look so wild from right now, but we've been riding it. We rode it 3 times already, and from Tim Tracker, he let us know that we should try to get into the wild river as early as possible because the less people are in it, the wilder it is, and the closer you are to the wall, the faster it goes. Which we can confirm is true. The middle of the wild river, I mean, if you want to call it not wild, but it was more calm. We're going a good 20 knots. It's about 3 feet deep, I think. Oh, yep, 3 feet. Here's one of the wave machines. Oh, God. We're cruising. I don't know if you can tell how fast we're going, but we are cruising. I cannot stop for David. He's way back there, but the water is just too strong. I cannot stop. I wonder if it's not so bad here. Maybe we can. I'm trying to slow down. It's so strong.
The wave got me.
The wave gets you? I literally could not stop. The water is so strong, the current, I could not stop. I cannot slow down. The water is something I was really concerned with. The water in all the rides and the pool, this lazy fast river. It's been really warm. The water, I don't know if it's heated or if it's just warm because it's below Florida.
Going again or we good?
Oh, we're going again.
Okay.
I thought this was your favorite?
Yeah.
So far. I don't know. I think Krakatoa is one of my favorites so far.
Yeah. Well, it's my favorite because there was no line and we went twice.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting sucked in. Getting sucked in the waterfall. Ventura Hotel in the back. That's the Ventura. It's closed right now for COVID, but you're probably watching this in 4 years, so maybe it's open. It's closed for COVID. So as you can see, I have my GoPro in the wave pool. No one's yelled at me. Pretty sure it's allowed. It's still pretty empty today. There's not too many people. You can see the water slide that goes through the middle there. I can't zoom in anymore. But if you can see, that's actually a tube slide. I I'm not sure which one it is. It might be Krakatoa, but I'm not entirely sure. Several of the rides have, like if you have water shoes on, you're not allowed to wear water shoes. They have little nets you can put your water shoes in if you don't want to walk around barefoot. We've been walking around barefoot and it's not been bad, but see where it works for you. Oh, the wave! There they come.
Smart Sound.
Alright, we'll see you guys later. We're gonna put you in the locker and we're gonna go ride some more rides. Subscribe, like. Is that what you're supposed to say on a YouTube channel?
If you like your content, if you like the content, go ahead and hit that like button and that notification bell. If you want to subscribe.
No thanks. If you'd like to see more of our shenanigans, stick around. So, we've had a busy time. We've ridden several of the water coasters, or water slides. We did ride the aqua coaster again. We're having a really good time. Something that we didn't realize, sorry, the one time the sun came out today, I don't have my sunglasses, they're in the locker, is we almost didn't make weight for some of the family slides. So there's a minimum weight of 300 pounds on at least 2 of the slides. I can't remember the name of them, but I will put them here. And they weigh you on several because most of the rides have maximums, but these 2 had minimums. And some of the rides were registering as 300 pounds, and some of the rides were only registering 298. So at first, when we registered 298, they weren't going to let us ride. But when we said, hey, we just got off this other one right next to it, and we registered 300, and that one was the more intense one. And they let it. They're like, oh, I remember you. You can go. So they let us go. But keep that in mind that if you're maybe just 2 relatively fit people, you might not make weight, and you'll have to ride with somebody else, or you might not be able to ride that ride. Or if it's a bunch of teenagers or some little kids with, you know, a single parent going with them, you might not make weight. So just keep that in mind when you're riding those 2 slides, especially. You get weighed again on all of them, but I think for like Moana and Hanu, we were weighed, but they never said anything to us, maybe because we just registered at 300 or because the weight limit on those was different. So we're gonna go get some food now. The sun has finally come out, and we said we did not want to get food while it was sunny, but it was supposed to be sunny over an hour ago.
And now it's 1:30 and we haven't eaten.
And it's 1:30 and we haven't eaten. And we're going on 18 hours of
over 18 hours now.
A fast. So we're gonna go find some restaurants. And something that I just thought of on accident is lockers are kind of expensive, but you're not sure if you want to leave your stuff in any of the areas. Something I just thought of is, if you want to, put your shoes and, you know, a towel or a shirt to, you know, claim your chair. But if you really want to, get a really large Ziploc bag, put your phone in it, put whatever else you want in it, and bury it in the sand. Some people that were just sitting next to us did that with their shoes. They just buried their shoes. And I was like, I thought you were digging up a bag. And they're like, oh, that would be a good idea. And the more I thought about it, the more I think it would be a good idea. If you want to, you know, risk it, you just put whatever you want in your, you know, sealed bag, bury it, because the sand's pretty deep. And then put your stuff, you know, and no one would know unless they saw you burying your stuff. What do you think about that? You think it's dumb?
People doing that at the beach.
Yeah? Do you like that idea?
We paid $9 for all day for a locker.
But the locker is very small.
That's a mini locker.
It's a tiny, tiny mini locker. There were not many of them, at least at this bank of lockers. Our stuff fits, but again, we have a fanny pack, a GoPro, and a phone. That's it. And it's probably, what, 75% taken up?
Yeah, but the other ones are only $13. The medium ones are $13, and the family size is $25, but it changes daily.
I guess it all depends on. This is probably the cheapest they'll be.
Yeah, probably.
So, we did not go in the lazy river earlier, so we're going to get into that right after lunch, and we'll see you there. Hey guys, we are at
This place.
And for the first time, I got the Volcano Blossom draft beer, and we're here.
It was really hard to say what it was. She had the plexiglass between her, a mask, and we each had a mask on.
I don't know if you'll like it, but I really like it. I definitely can taste like maybe hibiscus flower.
I got a Coke because we've walked over 7 miles already today, and I thought it deserved a soda.
I love that. It's delicious. It's a light floral beer for sure.
It's definitely a craft brew.
What would you describe it as?
It's very light. It's like water.
I got a spicy mahi-mahi sandwich. We'll see if I can handle the spice.
It's sriracha.
We'll see. Maybe it's a jerk mahi-mahi. So it might be a little spicy, but we're about to find out. So here at this location, you don't have to strictly do menu ordering. You can do menu ordering, and all you do is get in a separate line. You place your order at a cash register, pay for it then, you get your drinks, they give it to you right then and there. Then they escort you to a specific table they ask you to sit at. You have to show your receipt number, that way they know which table you're sitting at, and then they bring your food out to you. They also have a grab and go with sushi, and some sandwiches and the pizzas. So we decided we wanted to sit though and just chill instead of taking it to back to our chairs.
You gotta figure we haven't really waited on any rides, and we've been on at least 10 water slides, at least 10 times. Oh, more than that. We did Krakatoa 3 times now. We did Kona twice. We did Moana. We did Krakatoa 3 times. We did the Crazy River with actual name, and we did that 6 times.
We did it 6 times. We did 6 laps.
But every ride we climbed 9 or 10 flights of stairs.
So many stairs. I definitely can see how people who are not as physically able or fit, I think if we added all the stairs together, we probably climbed 20 stories.
Oh, easily.
We probably climbed up 20
I would
stories.
say closer to 50 stories.
50, I don't know.
We've done each slide is like 6 stories high.
No.
10 of them.
That's true. That's true. No, I don't think they're 10 stories high. They're probably like 7, 8.
I said 6, and we've done about 10 of them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we've done
We might not have done 10 different ones, but we're gonna have at least 10 of them.
Well, this most recent slide we did, even I had problems climbing the stairs. My knees are starting to go, and my ankles, and my thighs, my calves, everything waist down. I was definitely feeling it at the end of the climb. So if you might want to space them out a little bit more,
Yeah,
or
if
just
there was
go,
a line, we would have a lot slower, but it was no line, so
There's
we
no
walked
line.
straight up to the
Straight
top.
up and down, straight up and down, straight up and down. No wait. The only time beer burps. The only time we had to wait was for Hona the second time because it broke down, and we decided to wait in line. And we waited in line maybe 10, 15 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah, it wasn't bad.
So that was the only wait. And Moana and Hona have broken down. They're both broken down for. Moana was broken down for maybe half hour. Hona was broken down for like 10 minutes. And then Krakatoa was down for about 45 minutes.
We've been really lucky with this trip. We have less, between being in all three parks for 2 different days, we've had less than an hour of line time. But we have express pass.
Yeah, and the sun did peek out, as you guys saw. It is warm today. It is, even though you can't see the sun and it's cloudy, it is 80, 85.
Yeah.
It's really nice. It hasn't rained yet, which is great. Not going to jinx myself that it start raining.
It was supposed to start raining in about 10 minutes.
So maybe we'll just sit here and maybe our umbrella will protect us from the rain. See? If not, we'll run into this building over here. I don't know if you can see it. But we'll
A little
run over
gazebo.
there. Yeah. Has to be put over there. So far, I'm having a wonderful
Oh,
time.
it's fantastic.
And this beer is delicious. I love it. It's hard to. It's not like a Miller Lite or a Bud Light to me. It definitely tastes. It's not cidery either, but it's very floral. But I absolutely hate IPAs. I do not like IPAs. I think they're disgusting. I like stout beer. I like dark beer. Is my favorite. And ciders, which is very funny because I like the complete opposites. But I like my stouts. I like red ales. But this, when she said it was the Volcano Bay Blossom beer, I was like, I want to try it. I don't care how gross it might end up being. But if you're definitely for me, it's definitely, if you like florals, and maybe you don't like IPAs. He loves IPAs and hates florals, so I'm not surprised he doesn't like it.
It's very watery. I feel like they made a beer and they poured a bunch of water in it.
If anything, I think it's closer to a cider than anything else. It doesn't taste like a light beer. It tastes, if I had to put it in some sort of category, not knowing what this is labeled as, I'm sure I'll put it here, what it technically is, but this is a very good cider-like draft. So we got our food. So we have our food. We waited 15 minutes,
Yeah.
maybe 20. Actually, let me look at the receipt. I just got mustard somehow on me. It says $13.41, and it is.
We waited 20
We
minutes.
waited 20 minutes for our food. I was actually just about to go get another beer and a water, but right when I started to walk away, she came with our food. So I think that's a decent amount of time considering we didn't have to mobile order. So I got this spicy jerk chicken. They say it's very spicy. If you know me, you know I don't do spice very well, but it sounded so delicious I wanted to try it. David got the gourmet burger platter.
A cola burger.
Kohala burger. Mine is mahi. So his has got pickled jalapenos, the slaw, obviously those delicious looking crispy fries. Doesn't yours have avocado mayo on it, I think? I think his has avocado mayo at the bottom, maybe. I'm not sure.
If there is, it's barely
Maybe not.
anything on there.
Mine has the spicy sriracha mayo. We'll see how spicy it is. And of course, some delicious looking french fries with some seasoning, maybe like Slappy Mama seasoning or something like that on it. Good fry all by itself. I like to have fries with barbecue sauce because I'm a freak. But I'll do it ketchup because I don't want to ask for that kind of stuff.
That YouTube video is still playing.
So we were just watching a YouTube video on some of the drop slides to make sure that I wouldn't chicken out on them. So there are indeed 3 drop slides in the volcano. There's a 70-foot clear one in the middle that is a 70-degree angle. That is your sacrifice to Voles, the volcano. And then there are 2 serpentine body slides. They're also drop, but they're not nearly as intense. So I watched a video to see if I think I would chicken out or not, and I saw a bunch of little kids doing it, so I had to do it. I have done a drop slide before, but it was on a cruise ship, and those are really small, and that was enough to make me completely have a adrenaline rush and scream. It was intense enough for me, so this is going to be even more intense, but I think it'll be good. It'll get me ready for Hulk and Rip Ride Rocket for tomorrow.
This isn't that good. You want a bite?
Wow, so David says he does not like his cheeseburger. Is it spicy? There's a bunch of jalapenos right there.
It's spicy, but it's way overcooked. Look how overcooked it is.
Yeah, that is definitely a well done burger. David likes everything rare, so I don't know if I want to bite right into this jalapeno right here, but that's where all these like yummy onions seem to be.
It's a burger.
It's a burger.
I'll make up for that cowfish tonight.
It's a burger with some jalapenos. I don't really taste the slaw, do you?
No.
I don't really taste that mango slaw at the bottom.
Eat yours.
I'm worried it's gonna be spicy. Alright. Oh, I got a jalapeno, I just got it. To be frank, I don't know where to start, like how to pick this up. It kind of looks like a banh mi, if you're familiar with those type of sandwiches. Because it's like open-faced and the type of... I don't know how I'm gonna pick this up. I don't know how to pick this up. Like maybe I can eat it like a taco. I really like if I bite it, I obviously will just I don't know, our napkins are flying away. Alright, I'm just gonna bite it like this. I'm getting it absolutely all over my face. The fish is definitely blackened. I have salt everywhere. Well, how am I supposed to eat this thing?
Smaller bites.
Thank you, my beloved. I like this. It is spicy. I do not handle spice very well. When we go to Thai places, I usually get a 0 to a 3, depending on where we're at. I'd probably place this at a 2 or a 3. It might build, but I think it's good. I think this is definitely... Oh my god, there's a bug! Yay, David rescued me. I think my purchase is definitely the better buy.
Oh yeah. I haven't even tasted yours, and I can tell you it is.
With onions, sauce.
Yeah, yours is better. It's not even the fish. It's your slaw on top of it.
There's lettuce and tomato in here. There's beautiful onions.
Pitching at my feet.
Theme park pigeon looking for some scraps. No.
Oh, French fries. Look, that one's walking crooked. We're about to blow up.
It's so pretty. Pigeons get a bad rap, but they're so good with the oil slick neck. They got like hollow. They got hollow. The bread is really good too. It's very soft. Like it's like I think it was advertised as Hawaiian style bread. Which I like.
This thing is so dry.
There was coconut curry, which I was very tempted to get. But I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. I wanted to try something spicy, and this sounded delicious. So I'm glad I got this and not David's overcooked burger.
It's like I'm back on the beach eating sand. It's so dry.
That dry?
And I put a whole thing of mayo, a thing of ketchup, and a thing of mustard on it.
It's so dry. Yeah, I can taste the mango. I got more mango bites. If you're rough with spicy, I think this is fine. Even though it's advertised as spicy, I really don't think it's that spicy. Like on a scale from 1 to 10, I think it's maybe a 1. My tongue is barely tingly, and I do not do spice. Like I really don't. I can't do sriracha, even though it's sriracha mayo. Like it's too spicy. But this is good. It's a good comfort level for me. I don't even know if I'm eating this thing correctly, but it's good.